Yes, sir, it is that time. ESMR Hour is now underway. Lots of great music coming at you tonight. Very, very excited to bring you this night of music because we do have one of my favorite artists, man. I got a few all-time artists on this stream, and this guy is definitely one of them. The guy engineers my music, and he's just overall a good dude. My man Melancholy has his EP premiere tonight. I don't think this is out anywhere. He's kind of giving us the exclusive. We've heard some of these songs, but man, it's gonna be a great night of music. Dude is a rock solid artist. He's consistent. He's smooth. He's angry. He's clever. The mixes are always just fantastic. So it's gonna be some good quality sounding music tonight. We're gonna start the night off with I want to say that this is funny, but it's not. If you're, a business owner, which it seems like, this is probably a small business owner or is working as a part of a small business, and this is us taking from our own community, man. This is it really sucks, but it's also a little funny. So I saw this and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna play this on the show because it's interesting, but it's also really sad. Let's check it out. The homie is going in to get his twist redone. He's getting a retwist.
I didn't think you'd think that, but you did one.
So she's putting everything away. He's scrolling. He's really buying time. He knows he's gonna do this. He's just waiting for her to stop paying attention, and he's gonna get out of there. So
excuse me.
So then he breaks out real quick. And she's left. She's gonna have to pay for that, man. That's probably gonna come out of her paycheck. So that's where it's not so funny, man. If you're operating a small business and something like that is going on, that's devastating to your business. However, I also kind of feel like, you got to pay attention. They do have him on camera very clearly, so they're probably gonna find him. He's gonna go to jail. But if you operate in a small business, you got to have your head on the swivel for anything that may be coming your way. And I kind of feel like she wasn't paying attention. But she reacted calmly. They got him on. He's going to jail. It was a bad decision. And kids, don't do this. If you can't afford to get your hair done, figure out how to do it yourself, man. I started cutting my hair about 20 years ago. Is it perfect? No, but I can maintain a reasonable line. You know what I mean? So I don't need to blow money. I mean, just, be careful where you spend your money. Keep your head on a swivel, man, and she'll get I think she's gonna be okay. I would hope her business would say, you know what, it happens, it's part of the game. They should have a certain amount of money set aside annually for lost product, because it just happens. So hopefully they're prepared. Hopefully they don't hold it against her. But I do think she's got to be, maybe stand by the door or something. I don't know, because eventually he's gonna have to run you over, and if he does that, well, Or maybe just do what she did and play it cool. Let's get into the first song of the night, man. This one right here comes to us from the homie Lowe's to Emperor. The name of this joint right here is Numb.
Cage bird in the mix. We gon' do this shit bigger than we ever did it before. On me. I jump in the new year. Lie behind, had to switch to a new gear. Sharp as fuck like I'm getting to a new spill. Stuck in my zone, I ain't noticing you here. Stacking this kick like it 2 here. Who are you 2 here? That to the bullshit like I'm like it 2 here.
The mix so far sounds kind of amateurish. It doesn't sound bad. It's on the higher end of amateurish. It doesn't sound super professional, and I can't really make out his words too clearly. It's early in the song, so we'll see.
2 tears, like bitch it 2 real. Numb, how you feel? I jump in the new year. Lie behind, had to switch to a new gear. Sharp as fuck like I'm getting to a new
hook is cool.
My zone, I ain't noticing you here.
X-Rated, what up, boy?
Who are you 2 here? That to the bullshit like I'm like a 2 ear. Shed more than 2 tears, like bitch it 2 real. Numb, how you feel? 10 to the weed for the garden to grow. I've been running out, now I had to go get the dough. Thank God every time I can walk through the door. Yeah, I know what she do it, but money was slow. Never switch on myself, so I'm riding so low. Me and Minnie, 9 lives to blow. Protected, but got it.
I think the sound's got to be built up more. The vocal is very dry, and you have to have a lot of reverb on your vocal, and I think you have to have like 2 or 3 takes. Maybe the backup takes are just turned up a little bit, but it needs a little bit more thickness. You got a real kind of almost Paul Wall type sound to you, and the flow is you're coming rapid fire with the lines. You're doing it at a really good pace though. You're not overrunning the beat any, but it just doesn't sound polished. It sounds like an amateur did this. You know what I mean? I don't mean that disrespectfully, Wasabi's in the building. What's up with you, family? Glad to have you, man. Love what you've been doing lately.
Time I'm gonna go fell in love with the hoe that just messy my hoe. And ain't home for you. She let me know till animation. She had been created the flow before better run low. Gotta go get some more. I need me some peas and smoke by the old one to sit on my top. Ain't no telling me no. Telling my mom.
It's rider music though. You know what I mean? You can ride to this real easy.
Out on this river I roll. I'm on in it like a boat. Really reality, this ain't no joke. Really no love homie far from a hoe. Because there's no love don't mean to be smoke. Even smiling don't think I'm a joke. I'm the wrong burn, wish the Pope.
It's getting a little boring, a little repetitive right here.
Do through the darkness of bro. I jump in the new year. Love behind had to switch to a new gear.
The hook is cool though.
I'm into a new spill. Stuck in my zone, I ain't noticing you here. Stacking this click like it 2 zip. Who are you two here? That to the bullshit like I'm like a 2 ears. Said more than 2 tears. Life is just too real. Now I'm high.
Agreed.
I jump in the new year. Love behind had.
Agreed, Wasabi.
Yeah, sharp as fuck like I'm getting to a new spill. Stuck in my zone, I ain't noticing you here. Stacking this click like it 2 zip.
The hook is cool though. And he really does have a nice sound to him. You know, the fundamentals, you know, I coach a lot of kids sports and I take a lot of pride in that because it's hard, man. It's hard. And so the one thing I coach younger ages, I've been coaching my daughter, one of my middle daughters, or I guess my middle daughter. I've been coaching her for probably like 5 years now. And so with the kids, you want to have the fundamentals. And so she's on the edge of fundamentals and like adding the next layer, which is a little more finesse, a little more understanding. And so I feel like the fundamentals of this song are very solid. I feel like you have a good sound to you. You have confidence when you rap. You have a certain sound that you're capturing, and I can follow the idea. It's like watching a movie. I can hear what you're trying to do. I'm like, okay, he's got the structure right. But when it comes to the polish, when it comes to the refinement, it's not there. You know, your flow isn't super enunciated. You know, I know you're doing kind of a slurred flow, but it's got to have some really, really nice enunciation to be successful. That's what I did like about Paul Wall. Like, he had a smooth delivery, but you can hear everything he was saying. You never couldn't understand something he said. I can't hear a lot of this. I feel like the vocals aren't built up with enough substance to them. You got to really darken those up. I like doing a lot of takes on my music. You know, I respect my wife because she tells me she doesn't like that sound, but that's the sound I like because I feel like it gives more body. I'm a big body dude. My rhymes got to have that. I feel like you got a big body flow, but it's lacking the punch. And I feel like that's because you don't really have the kind of clean engineering and the professional polish on it. But I think it's got good legs. I think the bones are good.
That's in the bullshit like I'm like a 2 ears. Said more than 2 tears. Like it's just too real. How you feel? I'm feeling I'm losing with all the confusion. Talk down on my name, I will hear the conclusion. Bad out some people I love with colluding. Could've end with shooting, the end of me looting. Bitch, I'm a gangsta, ain't ready, no spoofing. Speaking my truth, bitch, I come from the ruin. We been from the mud and dust that blowing. Under a year I was brewing. Got up pursuing at the all of the bruising. Running out of time, ain't no cruising. 1,000 miles per hour, my mind be moving. One at a time, let me.
That's Numb right there. Los Money, the Emperor. I would go 80 on that song. Like I said, I think the structure of it, the bones are solid. I think that you have the potential to be a strong rapper. I think what's really got to come is you have to find a good engineer. If you're not, listen, if you have free time, if you don't have a job, man, you should be on social media constantly as an artist. If you're a non-working artist, like you don't have a 9-to-5 or you don't have a stable 32+ hour a week job, all you should do is be on social media. And you should be finding these type of people to help you, man. There's good engineers out there that don't necessarily charge an arm and a leg. And you know, and if they do charge an arm and a leg and they're good, it's worth it to make your music sound good. You know, it's worth it. Just make sure you find that one song that you could blow up with. I listen to a lot of your music, Los. This is one of my favorites right here. And I didn't go with a fine-tooth comb. But what I've noticed is that your music is on that tipping point to moving into professional, and you got to kind of sharpen it up a little bit from what I've noticed so far. I'm happy about this, man. So millennials catch a lot of flack, but my generation is really a dope generation. I mean, my generation, shouts to the old millennials like me, the great millennials, they call us. We're a dope generation. They hate on us for a lot. They think we're lazy. They think we're soft. You know, there's a lot of we don't want to go to work, this, that, and the third. Generation X hates us. The baby boomers are sick of us, right? But our age group is fantastic. We are tolerant people. We make good sound decisions, not only just for our health, but for our mental and our physical health. We do a lot of things right, man. And we're also going to get a windfall of money. So we're going to give them another reason to hate the millennials. It looks like A $90 trillion asset transfer is about to happen for millennials. Now, I won't be part of this, I don't think, unless my mama's holding out. She might be. She always has an ace up her sleeve. So maybe she's holding out on me. I don't think I'm going to be part of this. And if I'm not, that's fine. I don't need it. But $90 trillion in the U.S. will be transferred, and a lot of it is coming from the baby boomers. You know, the baby boomers, they were able to purchase houses, land, all sorts of things at more affordable prices, and they stacked up. Good for them. And so they say that 53% of millennials are waiting for at least $350,000. So they really about to hate us now. Like I said, I don't think that's gonna be me. And like I said, I've lived my life so I wouldn't need it. You know what I mean? And if you are sitting there waiting for it, you're one of the reasons they don't like us. So go work, because you're still going to have the money anyway. So you might as well get busy making your own, so then you have even more to pass to whoever you choose. I'm going to move on from that one. I thought that was kind of dope, though, because they really do hate on us millennials a lot. We are the cause of a lot of problems for some people. But I love our generation, man. We accept folks. We're tolerant. We're patient. We don't beat our kids. We are not a bad generation. Let's get into the first song. So, MELENKALE, when you pop in here at whatever point you do, you sent me this in just no kind of order. So I tried to at least put the intro first. So this is Blackout, the intro right here. My man MELENKALE and the homie Ethan K. Paul Wall is forever. He's a GOAT, low-key. I like the intro. Violin, some strings on them. The strings.
Gotta keep it a bill, I've been thinking about selling my soul. Might even wait in line to sign a dotted line. Maybe even put X's and O's. Man, I'm trying to run up a...
This man started the whole project I was saying. I'm gonna keep it real, I've been thinking about selling my soul. That's heavy topic, heavy conversation for the start of an album, my guy. Jesus.
Gotta keep it a bill, I've been thinking about selling my soul. Might even wait in line to sign a dotted line. Maybe even put X's and O's. Man, I'm trying to run up a bag. I ain't going out like the Seahawks on second and goal. But I got a whole nother side of me.
The Seahawks on second and goal.
Give me show. You thought you was coming, you thought you had something. You thought you was badass. Confidence where they get that at. The juice, the sauce, I had that. I can't think of one single thing that I'm bad at. I used to ride in hatchbacks, now I got that black bag. Money yelling fucking with a hashtag on it. Sometimes get too...
I love MELENKALE because MELENKALE acts like he's a humble dude, but on his music, he be talking trash. He said, I can't think of a single thing that I'm bad at. That's ignorantly fun.
Go, but I got a whole nother side of me that you probably gon' regret ever making me show. You thought you was coming, you thought you had something. You thought you was badass, confidence where they get that at. The juice, the sauce, I had that. I can't think of one single thing that I'm bad at. I used to ride in hatchbacks, now I got that black bag. Money yelling fucking with a hashtag on it. Sometimes get too turned like I'm Ferris Bueller. Bobby Boucher when I lose my medulla, but all eyes on me. I feel like OJ in his Broncos, but I'm shotgun in the Tahoe. Bass bumping like we hit a pothole. Go 2-3 when it's game time. I'm going the hardest.
See, I get frustrated listening to MELENKALE. I get frustrated listening to MELENKALE because he's got like 3 layers to his music. He can do like the Justin Timberlake kind of singing, because I swear he reminds me of Justin Timberlake. And then he raps well, but he also has this kind of in-between persona where he's just kind of talking shit. It's just not a fair combination, man.
That I know shit on my level, we ain't even in the same time zone. Man, I thought I told you. By 22 is overseas, drinking so true. True colors always show through, so true. Show through, there's 50 shades of fake, and every one of them is so you. I ain't got a slow views. Now
he said there's 50 shades of fake, and every one of them is so you. That's some beautiful imagery right there, and it's just funny. 50 Shades of Grey. That's fantastic, man.
Booming sooner than expected on my OU. Only rockin' one chain, got some old school. So many diamonds in it, it came with a slow suit. That's why all eyes on me. I feel like OJ in his Bronco, but I'm shotgun in the Tahoe. Bass bumping like we hit a pothole. Go 2-3 when it's game time. I'm going the hardest that I know. Shit, on my level, we ain't even in the same time zone. Let's go. Still yelling, put me in the coffin. R.I.P. I know exactly who you ain't, like I'm called ID.
My bro be going crazy, man. He be going crazy, man.
You all my
Crazy.
Since 09, checks made out to me is all I read. Man, it's crazy. Most of y'all ain't who you claim to be. The studio, the place of make-believe. Story changing up more than the major leagues. Ooh.
Now I think this would be a third verse here. So I kind of like it. I kind of don't. But I like it because I still don't think the song has been that long. Let me see where we're at right now. Yeah, we're about 2:25 right now. So it's still not that long, but I'm like, ooh, a third verse? That's different. You don't get that a lot anymore.
Story changing up more than the major leagues. Ooh, but if there's a problem, I've been known to get it popping like some bacon grease. Said that you don't want
like the bacon grease.
Quit making me all eyes on me. I feel like OJ in his Bronco, but I'm shotgun in the Tahoe. Bass bumping like we hit a pothole. Go 2-3 when it's game time. I'm going the hardest that I know. Shit, on my level, we ain't even in the same time zone.
Yeah, that's cool right there. My man Melancholy right there. Ethan K on that joint. I think that was the intro. Damn, man, that's a lot for an intro. That's almost like, I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to respect you for coming out slapping me in the face, talking about I've been thinking about selling my soul as the first bar on the joint, and then you gave us so much musical range on that, man. Like that's a heavy first song. That's interesting. I'm in the 90s with it. I'm probably like 96. I can't find a lot wrong with it. Wasabi loved it. It's a great song. I mean, the only thing, if I'm nitpicking, and this is extraordinary nitpicking, you might lose some people with the pace changes that the song has, because it takes on different energy, I guess. It rises and falls in certain spots. It was almost theatrical though, man. It felt like watching a drama on TV. You know, it's like one of them things where like I don't know, it kind of stings you. It kind of amps you, like, oh man, like you delivered on it, man. So if that's the first song, yeah, we should get ready. Buckle up, man. Buckle up. So somebody named Danny Claude, they just created a 3D third thumb. It's a prosthetic thumb. It's an extra thumb. Okay? And it gives you new dexterity with your hands, and I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know if this is the coolest thing I've ever seen or if it's just absolutely stupid. And you're seeing some of the uses for it right now. I don't know how to feel about this.
To have. This is a robotic third thumb that can be controlled wirelessly by the user's big toes. In just a few minutes, people can learn to grasp objects, and after a few days, it starts to feel just like it's a part of their body, and it can be used in amazing ways that are completely different to how humans normally use their hands. This was looking at what it's like to have extra body parts, so which extra body parts do you think would be really good to have? This is a robotic third thumb that can be controlled wirelessly by the user's big toes.
And it's controlled by your big toe. So I think that would take a bit. It's controlled by your big toe. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Cause like eventually you'd start using your toe as an extension of your. That is, I don't know, man. That's like Doc Ock to me. I love Spider-Man. I grew up on Spider-Man. Doc Ock was always dope because he had the extra arms and like. And then what would I do with it? What do you need it? I mean, I got a baby. I pick up a lot, so it could be beneficial there, I suppose. I don't know, man. It blows my mind. I thought it was worth sharing. What would you do with an extra thumb? I don't actually know what the application of that would be. Let's get to the next one right here. This is Little Mini Mac, Return of the Mac. I love the name, by the way. I was like, Little Mini Mac. Or Little Mini Mac 10 is what it is. Little Mini Mac 10. And Doug.
Yeah. Mini Mac pitch. Getting groovy with it. Pastor Doobie hit it. Yeah. How's everybody doing? I'm doing great. Wind it up, roll it up, burn it like bridges. I'm feeling so good, I might let the local junkie hit it. I'm getting funky with it. Some people say I'm sinning. I say don't forget to mention that I'm unrepentant. Hopping off the stage and all the bitches trying to kiss me. Then I woke up from my dream and then I put on this beat. Mini Mac is back, and from here out the rest is history. Where you been? I don't know, but did you miss me? Man, you been gone a while. Like where the fuck you been gone? But I'm back now, so listen.
Definitely in the Young Gravy, Lil Dicky kind of lane, but it's enjoyable. You know, there's certain music when you hear it, you just get into it. That's one thing I do like about Young Gravy. Like, I don't take his music seriously, but he's still dope. Like, you don't have to make the most serious music to be fantastic, and he's hitting really his groove with the chords in this. This is nice, man.
And all the bitches trying to kiss me. Then I woke up from my dream and then I put on this beat. Mini Mac is back, and from here out the rest is history. Where you been? I don't know, but did you miss me? Man, you been gone a while. Like where the fuck you been gone? I don't know, but I'm back now, so listen up to this song. Mini Mac, you been gone a while. Like where the fuck you been gone? I don't know, but I'm back now, so listen up to this song. Just another lost soul, and I ain't rich, so you know that shit is not sold. But I got a heart of gold, and it is not cold. Warmer with a lighter and a hot bowl. Blow a lot of smoke and treat the cutter like the gospel. I follow God, but I ain't Pentecostal.
I ain't Pentecostal.
That shit'll cost you, but you already know that. Now let me slow my flow down. Oh wait, I don't know how. Big bad wolf, I might blow your hoe down. I'm done with petty crime, I think I'm going pro now. A Mini Mac album is the kind the moms throw out. But if they try to cancel me, I just switch my pronouns. Diplomatic immunity. Puny me holier than thou attitude.
You said if they try to cancel me, I'll just switch my pronouns. That's funny.
To kiss my booty, miss. I don't give a fuck. What the fuck you gon' do to me? All the doubt haters.
That chord in the guitar is so dope.
Man, you been gone a while. Like where the fuck you been gone?
Where you been, Mac?
I don't know, but I'm back now, so listen up to this song. Mini Mac, you been gone a while. Like where the fuck you been gone? I don't know, but I'm back now, so listen up to this song. Yeah, I've been on a bender since last winter. To be honest, I think it started back in September. I can't remember, my brain been burned, but I bet it still work better than yours. I've had so much wine, I should have a vineyard. Treat the dope man like
that's dope right there. Return of the Mac, little Mini Mac 10. I'm gonna drop the link to that, man. That's dope. So I love the energy of it. Now the mix was a little harsh. That the funkiness of the guitar and the hard kick were very, very enjoyable. But I could only hear you in the parts where the music kind of cleared up a little bit. But I didn't necessarily need to, and I think you understood that as you were making the track. And when I could hear you, you were funny, you were clever. You really have a unique tone to your voice. It doesn't sound like something I hear every day. It would make me, you know, one thing about having a unique tone to your voice is that you're really fortunate if you do, because you'll make people stop and automatically listen. If you have a voice that doesn't sound like something you've heard before, it sounds distinctive, it automatically makes the listener cue in on what you're saying. And so that was just really well put together. G-Funk, very, very just like bouncy, almost acidic, like acid trip. It has just a lot of like color to it. It feels hippie-ish to me. It feels fun. I really like kind of the feeling that you established on that joint. That right there, Return to Mac, Lil Mini Mac 10. I'm going 90 on that. It was just enjoyable. It was fun. It was like light. You know, it's like a meringue or something. You know, you always got to go back to the Fat Boy comparisons. It's like light and fluffy, like a meringue. I enjoyed it. I'm going 90. Drop your scores. Let me know what you thought of that. Let's get to this next one. Blackout, Melancholy. Just the Blackout EP. First song we Crazy was 96. Let's see what Blackout does.
So I don't fucking know either, bro. Fuck anyone that's gotta ask if they can hold something. I was taught to get mine, and if the
see, you know, one thing to notice about this too, if you write in raps, like Melancholy has started 2 songs off already where he says something that you go, damn. The first part he was mentioning selling his soul, which was really odd. But the second one he says, F anybody who has to ask if they can hold something. I respect that bar so much. F anybody. Don't come asking me for stuff. I don't got it for you. I tell my kids that. Try to help yourself before you ask me to help you, okay?
gotta ask if they can hold something. I was taught to get mine, and if the cops talking, you don't know nothing. Life goals was gold fronts, hoes dope money. Tryna get it out the mud like an old runner. But life's a movie, still got Goonies on the home front.
Goonies.
All about shooting, swear they won't dump. Trigger fingers working, getting no lunch. Funny how some cheese can turn your body to a cold cut. I black out, snap out, full clip, half out, blood drips, hat down, won't ask how, just whoops. My mistake, take a second, namaste.
Namaste.
People more than condom breaks. Everybody say hi to the bad guy.
Got a Tech 9 strange music feel to it. Melancholy just knows how to work beats. Like if he was a boxer, he would go to the body a lot. Cause dude, like boxers that use body shots are always successful. Cause you don't realize how bad your body's getting banged up when somebody's just throwing a jab at it, hitting it here, like your organs are there. You know what I mean? But a lot of boxers don't do that. And with the steady repetitiveness and with the intensity that Melancholy gives you on every song, it's just like body shots. It wears you down.
Oops, my mistake. Take a second, namaste. Psych, I hate people more than condom breaks. Everybody say hi to the bad guy. Good heart, but a bad mind. Make me wonder who I was in a past life. People asking why these boys never act right. If I prayed, I wonder who I'd pray to. That you know what from you know who, I hate Zeus. That's why I'm in the back pew trying to play cool until I noticed that the preacher got his fucking plate full. Made me have to take two shit. That's some if it ain't seen it ain't true shit. Get on your knife edge and bring my cut through shit. Or be like Smokey Mom and tell him better make do shit. But you can't tell me I ain't A1, saucing on my steak lunch. I let my actions do the talking, never say much. Now everybody want a piece even if it's just some plate crumbs. Skip the states and started guessing which planet that I came from. Everybody say hi to the bad guy. Good heart, but a bad mind.
I just noticed second verse was kind of meh. Second verse didn't do as much for me as the rest of the energy on this joint has. Yeah, Sicko, that's but that's like stupidity. You know, that stuff is funny, but it's also like, man, what kind of, like, what's wrong with people, man? Like, I don't know.
Wonder who I was in the past life. People asking why these boys never act right. I blacked out. What happened? Don't get your shit pushed.
I like that.
Twitch chat, bro. Don't tell me roll
over Twitch chat
with that smoke. Don't even trip about the smoke. You won't get that close. Can never be a major problem. You can't hit that note. Look who went and hopped inside their bag again. Someone tell the competition pack it in, cause even second place is getting lapped again. At this point, I'm catching bodies by accident. Still couldn't give half the box of laxatives. Don't fucking tag me or at me or hit my jack talking about, oh, it's like that. Bitches been like that. Yeah, we saw you.
I do love this part. Melancholy also has conversations. I don't know who he's talking to, but it's always like I say something and respond. I say, and he's so angry. My favorite aspect of this dude's music is just he's mad. And I love that because 95% of my life I'm mad.
Pull up, I also saw you went right past. But if you have the shit you say you are, you'll spin right back, right?
Yeah, no, I didn't see that, Sicko. I don't need to see that, man. I try to avoid just blatant stupidity. I don't even find it funny no more. The first video I showed tonight was a dude running off after getting his braids or getting his hair retwisted. I don't like stupid, man. I deal with stupid on such a regular basis. I'm not a fan of it. It's just not. So Nelly said, also going back to the song real quick. So I did feel like the verse in the middle was a little lackluster compared to the beginning and to the end. The end really amped up the anger and the viciousness of it. I liked it for what it is. I'm gonna go 91. I think I've heard that song probably 3 times as well. So I think it's kind of, what I do like about it is the strange music, Tech 9, kind of like Eminem Slaughterhouse, kind of like aggressiveness to it. I like the call back and repeat kind of conversation where you're talking to somebody in that last verse. That felt early Eminem-ish, and I love that. It had that kind of anger that he comes with too. I really enjoy. And not to do the Eminem comparison, but like that's what that took me to. It took me to like a Brain Damage, or it took me to like one of the ones where he's yelling at Kim, where it's like a, you know, they don't. That's not done as much anymore that I've seen. So I enjoy it. Let's get into this right now. Drop your score right there for the last one. Blackout right there. Melancholy, Ethan K. This one right here is from Avery Elise. Avery Elise is dope. I remember reviewing her music a while back. I don't know if she drops as often, but if you do, send me all the drops, Avery. This one right here is Are You Thinking About Me? Turn this joint up a little bit. Lost, my boy, what's good? this back. Now I can't hear you that well, so this mix is low. Y'all let me know, and I got it up as high as it can go on my headphones and everything. So y'all tell me, is it low in your speakers too, or is it just me? I like her voice, sounds good though. Sounds great though. I think of a Deborah Cox. She's got a Deborah Cox. Y'all remember that Deborah Cox joint? This is a great elevator track. Yeah, it's definitely kind of subdued. It had, like I said, Deborah Cox. That's what her voice reminds me of. I kind of want the cadence to change. I think that's got to change up. Grocery shopping music. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Yeah, I like that. I like that. That we need that earlier on. You probably should have done that on the hook. That right there is fantastic. Or maybe this is a hook. Late 90s facts. So the harmonizing when she layers is just beautiful. You do that at an expert level, and I think that needs to happen a little bit more in the music. You can also experiment with that and do different takes: a high take, a low take, a run take. You can do a lot of different stuff with it too. Oh yeah, the videos there's rain hand on the window. Yeah, definitely. It's like, yeah, that's great. Actually, I have nothing to add to that. It's fantastic. Into the clouds above. That's Avery Elise right there. Are you thinking about me? I love your voice, but that mix is bathwater, man. That's a bad mix. It's so low. It doesn't showcase your vocal abilities, and that's a little disappointing because you sound great. I love the runs. I love the layered vocals. I think you can do so much with that. The voice was very clear. It was very clean. It definitely wasn't struggling. You didn't overpower the track. You understood how to make the song. I just think the mix was bad. So I'm gonna go 85 on that joint. I think there's a lot there to like. I do think, as my man Fly said, like, it is a little late 90s. I think it's not as contemporary as it needs to be. I think you got to spice that up. I think it kind of sounds like decade music. It sounds like he hit it on the head. Late 90s, early 2000s. You know what I mean? It definitely. And so you gotta bring that sound forward a little bit, I think too. But I like what I heard. What y'all think, man? Drop your scores right there for the homie Avery Elise. Let's get back into the Melancholy joint, Blackout. I went 92 in the second one. I went like 96 on the first one. So average right now is pretty high. You're getting an A in the class. Let's get in the gang with St. Cameron. Let's go.
1 for the money, 2 for the 1 for the money.
Hey, Sicko, I don't really worry about attention, man.
One for the money, two for the money. Fuck and make three for the same thing.
And I definitely wouldn't do nothing crazy for it.
Toes, I'm a sucker for a bitch with a spray tan. Bitches love me like Sosa. Tootie sounding like Chief Keef, bang bang. It's all fun and games where you maintain. So we pull up on them like gang gang. Still got homies on gang shit. Big belly Gucci Mane shit.
Big belly Gucci Mane.
Up to the function, you know we came with. Been in corners swerving in the black Suburban. I ain't stopping till the back windows wrapped in curtains. Put the steel to the neck of the new dude, cause I know he a fed, but how he acting nervous. Left him in the past, I'm a southpaw now, tough as leather.
Also, Melenkale, you make me believe you have some thug intention. I don't know if you've been in a lot of fist fights, if you've taken bottles to domes, but your music makes me think like, yeah, Melenkale might be with that action. Like, he might keep a blade on him, you know? Like, one of them dudes that gets into a fight and stabs dude in the lung, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, oh, I was whipping his ass till he stabbed me. You know what I mean? Like, he seems like that kind of cat.
I'm an outlaw now. I'm the same motherfucker for the money came in. Only difference is I count more now. Pussy. One for the money, two for the money.
Like that. Like, why'd you have to call me a name at the end of your verse? You know what I mean? Like who are you, man? I didn't do nothing to you. It's like you know, like when somebody's getting roasted, and then they finally get done roasting the person, they look at the friend and be like, "And your friend ugly." Like, whoa, I'm just standing here. That's how I felt about the end of that verse. Like, what did I do?
Fed by he acting nervous. Left him in the past, I'm a southpaw now. Tough as leather, I'm an outlaw now. I'm the same motherfucker for the money came in. Only difference is I count more now. Pussy. One for the money, two for the money.
Why?
Make three for the same thing. Four for the hoes, nails match toes. I'm a
the hook is very meh. I don't love this hook, Melenkale.
Tootie sounding like Chief Keef, bang bang. It's all fun and games where you maintain. So we pull up on them like gang gang.
3 shots on me like bang bang. 3 strikes put me in the chain gang. We like bitches ride for us. You ain't gotta tell me shit, baby girl.
The feature is good though. Hold on. The feature's good though. He came on with the right energy and the right tone. He's at a great level with the beat.
It's all fun and games where you maintain. So we pull up on them like gang gang.
3 shots on me like bang bang. 3 strikes put me in the chain gang.
Yeah.
We like bitches ride for us. You ain't gotta tell me shit, baby girl. We in the same gang.
Okay.
I don't trust no bitch. I'm in the same gang. We do Molly. Eastside party.
We do Molly.
Tell me that I can't. My dogs running cash up, needed out front it. Eastside, homie, no lease and I own it. East stay fly, East stay nice. Let me go, baby, this is my moment.
One for the money, two for the money. Fuck and make three for the same thing. Four for the hoes, nails match toes. I'm a sucker for a bitch with a spray tan. Bitches love me like Sosa. Tootie sounding like Chief Keef, bang bang. It's all fun and games where you maintain. So we pull up on them like gang gang.
Yeah, that right there is the homie Melenkale. Blackout, gang with St. Cameron. I love the St. Cameron edition. The hook on this was boring. The talk is always good with Melenkale. You always feel like he's, like I say, I feel like he threatens people a lot. Like, bro, why are you calling me names? I'm just here. But I like that, like, anger. There's just a certain, like, level of shove somebody before you walk out the door kind of feeling that you get from him. Hook was a little bro. I didn't like the beat selection either. Normally you rap on beats that are very aggressive, and I like that for you. This was almost too subdued for me. I'm like, hey, where's the violence at? Where's the action? So all in all on that one, I think I'm probably at an 86. Not bad. It probably wouldn't be a rotational joint for me, though. That probably would be like a one and done ski. I don't know that I would be running that back. It was okay, though. You didn't do anything that I didn't like with the track, but it lacked a certain spice to me, and it felt like a little forced in the first verse. I thought St. Cameron was a great addition, though. The hook didn't really wow me, and the beat didn't ever. So Nelly is saying that his music, his era, was the toughest era of music ever. And I'm inclined to agree from a talent perspective. But that could just be when I grew up. So Nelly is saying he had to go against DMX, Jay-Z, Eminem, Lil Wayne, 50, Luda. Yeah, that's a crazy roster of people to have to go through. And I don't really know 80s rap. I know 90s rap. I mean, you had Bone Thugs. You had Jay Sort of. You had biggest rap artists back then. Obviously, Tupac, Biggie, The Lox. I mean, so he's talking about that 90s to 2000s. I do think that's one of the hardest eras, though. I mean, you also had Wu-Tang in early 90s. You had Nas. But Nas was still prevalent this time too, so that kind of makes it even bigger. So I'm inclined to agree with what he said, but I don't know.
Luda.
Nah.
Yeah. All of us are fighting.
Yeah.
For one spot.
Nelly, coming from the Lou, did you ever have chip on your shoulder because everything was L.A., New York?
Goddamn
we always
right.
talk about that with the Midwest, man. Like,
Goddamn right.
Yeah?
Goddamn right. But you got to understand, my era of music was the toughest era in hip hop ever. Ever.
I can't
When
say
I put
he's
out
wrong,
songs,
man.
I had to go against DMX,
Eminem.
Jay-Z, Eminem, Lil Wayne, 50 Cent, Luda.
nah.
Yeah.
And for those of you that hate on Nelly, stop it. Nelly has a diamond record. Stop it. And he hailed from St. Louis. There is no major record label in St. Louis. How do you do that? So nah, man, if you don't respect what Nelly did, you don't understand how hard the music business actually is. Big shouts to the homie Nelly, man. I grew up loving his music. He had a style and a sound that only I felt that region. He made a sound for the region. You know, that's what the West Coast I feel like has been lacking for a while, artists to carry that theme forward. But he did that, man, in an era where it wasn't being done. So if you don't respect Nelly, then you have to like his music, but you have to respect what he did. Shouts Nelly. And I agree with that take. It's just that era, because you still had some of the old heads that were prevalent. Ghostface Killer was still putting out albums. Method Man, those dudes were still dropping albums too. It's not like they weren't as big as they were, but some of the biggest artists from that day were still around. Let's get into this next one, man. This is from the homie KMH. Absolutely. I like a lot of this cat's music too. He raps with a certain fervor that I respect, and he has a good ish talk about him as well. This is Long Enough with Chef Boogie.
I'm experienced now, professional. Jaws been broke, been lost, knocked down a couple times. Bad. Been chopping trees. I done
DMX was crazy, man.
I done wrestled with an alligator. That's right. I have wrestled with an alligator. I done tussled with a whale.
I like the Ali intro. Ali is so cold, man.
That's bad.
Yeah, now trust me, it's been long. I ain't about to sit around waiting till the storm get calming up. I'm probably the reason they arming up. 2 times getting it calming up.
Whoa, hold on, man. We gonna have to run this back. Dang. That beat came on slapping. Let's go. KMH, absolutely.
I have wrestled with an alligator. I done tussled with a whale. I handcuffed
Here we go.
Yeah, now trust me, it's been long enough. I ain't about to sit around waiting till the storm get calming up. I'm probably the reason they arming up. 2 times getting it calming up. Shawty been popping them pillies and calling me daddy. She farming up. Mask on, baby, don't bring me no drama. Trust me, it's been long enough. And I ain't about to sit around waiting till the storm get calming up. I'm probably the reason they arming up. 2 times getting it calming up. Shawty been popping them pillies and calling me daddy. She farming up. Mask on, baby, don't bring me no drama. I got that funk you ain't heard of. I got that play you ain't made. I keep this head on the swivel. I work my pivot and day. I gotta fill up these divots.
Now, this is mixed really well because he's got a raspy, gravelly sound to his voice. And if this wasn't mixed well, you would not be able to understand what he's saying. That mix job is very, very good. The energy he came with, and there's a certain swagger, it's a certain confidence. There's certain people when they walk past you, male or female, sometimes you just go, oh, they got it. Like, you just look at how they walk and you go, that person knows what they're doing. You know what I mean? And that's what he sounded like. That's what he sounded like. You're like, oh, he's got it. He knows what this is nice.
It's like he chipping away for common courtesy. What's coming by these verses I lay. Hold up. The guys, when they talking, they touching my soul. And it's supposed to be slow and still getting it dough. Clicking and loading the world in my palms and it's glowing the way I envisioned it too. The guys, when they talking, they touching my soul. And it's supposed to be slow and still getting it dough. Clicking and loading the world in my palms and it's glowing the way I envisioned it too. Now trust me, it's been long enough. And I ain't about to sit around waiting till the storm get calming up. I'm probably the reason they arming up. 2 times getting it calming up.
Dang, this is a good track. Let's go. Man.
Funk you ain't heard of, I got that play you ain't made. I keep this head on the swivel, I work my pivot and day. I gotta fill up these divots, it's like keep chipping away. For common courtesy, what's coming by these verses I lay. Hold up, the guys when they talking, they touching my soul. And it's supposed to be slow and still getting it though. Clicking and loading the world in my palms and it's glowing the way I envisioned it too. The guys when they talking, they touching my soul. And it's supposed to be slow and still getting it though. Clicking and loading the world in my palms and it's glowing the way I envisioned it too. Now trust me, it's been long enough. And I ain't about to sit around waiting till the storm get calming up. I'm probably the reason they arm it up. 2 times getting that calming up. Shawty been popping them pillies and calling me daddy. She fucking big farmer, yeah. Mask on, baby, don't bring me no
effing Big Pharma.
Like not easy when you're doing it right, just more to fight.
He said Shorty been popping the pillies and yada yada. She's effing Big Pharma. This is crazy, man. And I can't even necessarily make out everything he's saying if I'm being honest. But the slickness of the delivery is so good. I mean, it's just so well rehearsed. You know, this is like going and watching a play and believing you're in the spot that it's happening. You know what I mean? Like, this is fantastic work, bro.
Anything you ever need, baby, you just need a right. Get triple motivated, cheating life. Manifest the mind, busy lines. See the signs when I beat the mic.
Yeah, Shawty been popping them pillies and calling me daddy. She fucking Big Pharma, yeah. Mask on, baby, don't bring me no drama, no.
Like not easy when you're doing it right, just more to fight. Anything you ever need, baby, you just need a right. Get triple motivated, cheating life. Manifest the mind, busy lines. See the signs when I beat the mic. Hear me nights and these beating nights. When these leaking pies, I seem to find. Two wrongs don't make it right, but speeding songs my daughter like. Have a motherfucker like me sleeping night. Sick and tired of these hanging lies. Wifey chill with these side of pies. Side of fries, they know this cake, nigga see me slack. See the facts, really rap.
Feature is, man,
Stop from these steps, I read.
not terrible, but it doesn't sound recorded very well.
Snap, in and out, don't even think about where the fuck you at, nigga see me now. Hot shit for my clique, that's cheap dick for fly bitches. They thinking they toxic, I sleep in at your mama crib. No friends like the one I had, I was going broke when we trying to bag. And I peeling out when that eagle land, I sleeping in at your mom's crib. Sipping juice and I hitting ribs, nigga no friends like the one I had. I was going broke and still trying to bag.
Now trust me, it's been long, it up. And I ain't about to sit around waiting till the storm get calm, it up.
That hook is dope too, man.
Do time getting that calm, yeah. Shawty been popping them pillies and
I love this hook. Good lord.
Mask on, baby, don't bring me no.
That is fantastic.
Trust me, it's been long enough. And I ain't about to sit around waiting till the storm get calm, it up. I'm probably the reason they arm it up. Do time getting that calm, yeah. Shawty been popping them pillies and calling me daddy. She fucking Big Pharma, yeah. Mask on, baby, don't bring me no drama now.
Yeah, that's it right there. KMH, absolutely. Chef Boogie, no disrespect, but I don't know if you were needed on that one, my boy. And there's no disrespect to the homie Chef Boogie. Like, I'm not hating in the least bit, but that KMH verse and the energy behind what he was doing, it was gonna be hard to keep up with him. I don't think your verse was bad, but like, homie was just ripping. Like, that's almost one of them ones you just go, nah, I'm good. You want to jump on this? I'm gonna let you have it. I'm okay. You gotta call your spots, man. That was good, man. That was good. Let's keep it rolling. Get into this next one, man. Back into the Blackout joint. Big shouts to my homie Melancholy. This is Homicide. It's got St. Cameron, who had a nice feature earlier in the project, and it also has the homie Ty the Tyrant. Let's go.
Chances are that we ain't got that much in common. Like me, I won't like you, what's the problem?
Oh, I like that.
Nothing all the way up from the bottom. Bitch, I came from nothing all the way up.
Let's go.
Y'all couldn't see me with a sneak peek in 3D on a 4K TV. Y'all couldn't see me if I let you beat me and put you in a house full of mirrors for 3 weeks. Ain't it true? Ain't it true? Yes, indeed. Made it look easy.
What did he say?
Doors.
What did he say? Put you in a house full of men? Let me go back. That was a lot. I missed that.
Like me, I won't like you. What's the problem? Came from nothing all the way up from the bottom. Bitch, I came from nothing all the way up from the bottom. Y'all couldn't see me with a sneak peek in 3D on a 4K TV. Shit, y'all couldn't see me.
You couldn't see me with a sneak peek in 3D on a 4K TV. All right.
I let you beat me and put you in a house full of mirrors for 3 weeks. Ain't it true? Ain't it true? Yes, indeed. Made it look easy. Where I got a buzz and had doors open up for me like I was Kiki. Seemed to me like real rappers dying a little more as the time goes. Work around the clock trying to keep the shit alive though. I'm like a bird box blindfold. Rolling up some shit that's stronger than a thigh bone.
You see, nah, man. Nah, don't be doing that. Next time, if we do a song together, Melancholy, don't be doing that. Don't be doing that. Nah, man. See, that's gonna make me. If I was on this track, I'd be irritated. Like you gotta tone it down a little bit. Nah, the rhyme pattern in there and the delivery was just really slick on that, man. That's good.
Time goes, work around the clock trying to keep the shit alive though. I'm like a bird box blindfold, rolling up some shit that's stronger than a thigh bone. Lighting up's the only time I take the high road. It's looking like a homicide. You ain't really you ain't down to it.
Yeah, man.
I can tell you not about it, so get messed up. They got you gassed
Yeah, man.
I was like a homicide. You ain't really about it, you ain't down to ride. I can tell you not about it, so get masked up. Cause the little
get masked up.
Gassed up, they got you gassed up. Now it's like a homicide.
Yeah, in every single track you about to see another body. Look into the belly of the beast whenever they want a piece. Mr. T, give them free like Rocky. They rob me like zombie. In your whole flow, I can easily copy. Go and take a seat in the lobby. You don't walk this fade like Drake's first scene in Degrassi. I remember when I never had shit, so money ain't the only thing that really motivates me. I don't charge for a verse as long as the person is dope and don't flake like a pastry. Top so amazing, it's crazy. Got more balls than eggs in the bakery. Every time I wake up in the morning, got a dragon in my bed and I slate it like AC. Baby, don't read his lips, I plead the 50.
You know, the ad-libs are really sharp. The one thing about everybody's delivery, the deliveries have been so clean. Like, even Ty is rapping hard and gravelly and aggressively, but it's all clearly, you can hear it. It's a really big kudos to Melenkale's engineering and the rap performances in the booth. To rap in that kind of staccato, to rap in that kind of enunciation where everything lands fluidly, it's hard to do, man. That's hard to do. That's fantastic execution. You know, we think of execution on the track, this is what you're talking about. This is what execution is.
Smoking on G, the pitch from the Yokes of my team, the Knicks. Kill anybody owing me like The Walking Dead season 6. If I got a brand new song, I'ma hit up Castro for the cleanest mix. When I fuck up, it's an easy fix. Last motherfucker talking shit, ain't been breathing since.
Homicide, you ain't really about it, you ain't down to ride. I can tell you not about it, so get masked up. Cause the little boys around you got you gassed up. They got you gassed up, now it's like a homicide.
Shoot, that's crazy, man. That's crazy, man. That's you know, it's gonna take me a second to score that appropriately, because that was really good. I think I'm gonna go 98. That's close to 100, man. That's close to 100. I'm trying to figure out what doesn't make me want to go 100, but it's right there, man. I do think the Ty verse wasn't necessarily the right pick for this, but he carried his. You know, I'm gonna go 100 on this, man. I'm gonna go 100 on this. I don't know that I would have put him on this track, but the execution and the actual like finished product is so good. You know what I mean? It's just hard to like not give it 100. So I'm gonna go 100 right there. That's hard, man. That is. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy work right there. Big shouts, man. Ty the Tyrants on that joint. My man Melenkale. I expected, you know, cause I think I've even heard this song before. Some of the stuff he played for me a long time ago, and he just sat on it. But that's stupid, man. The execution there is fantastic. So accessories brand Coperni debuted a bag this week at Fashion Week in Paris. It's made of 99% air and 1% glass. I don't know what this costs, but I think this is actually kind of cool. Like, I think all of this, you know, like, you know, it's probably like $20,000, $30,000 or something. But look how cool this looks. It weighs 33 grams. It's the lightest solid on earth. Silica aerogel. That's crazy. Inspired by lace strips. So basically, this just says I have money. You know, because somebody said a bag you can put nothing in. That's awesome. But I mean, like, it looks like an eye trick or something. I don't know. If I had the money, I might buy it. You buy that for your girl. You bought her the only bag like this to exist. I mean, I don't know. That's like a rich person's present. You know, if you're making, that's like an Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos kind of present. You know what I mean? Like, normal folks couldn't and ever would that. The lady said, so if I drop it and it evaporates or what? I mean, that's a good point. It's 99% air. Does it just, his hands are shaking. They should be shaking. Let's get into this next. The music tonight has just been, big shout out to KMH, absolutely. Melenkale is actually destroying what we believe to be music. So let's keep things rolling right now. Oh, this next one has me on it. Big shout out to my homie P. Louie. We've been getting these features, man, and it's been dope for the progress of our music. And the features, it's not like we're going in the studio with these artists. Like I don't think anybody expects that. But you can find reasonably priced features out there. Shouts to my homie P. Louie. He puts it all together. I just show up and rap. This right here is Prevail. Myself, P. Louie, Jimmy Jones. Yeah. Also, I wrote this hook, by the way, but Paul just performed it way better than I could have ever done.
Yo, when I found this beat, I needed a palate cleanser. Left my youngest daughter money on the credenza. Dreams hit me hard, memories are a cancer. The past and the present mixed up in a blender. You so pretty when you smile like that. You smiling at me and I smile right back. Just like a beat when you add the right clap. You my friend, give me that while we have a nightcap. I'm fine. In the city is amazing, except the summer cause you know the sun blazing. I'm always prepped, well dressed on occasion. Always dream big, don't ever consolidate them. Yeah.
And we wanna get money, cause we tryna live well, live well. Isn't it funny? Only way ever it is out. We gon' hit the ground running, and then we gonna let our dreams set sail. Even if it ain't sunny, go and get up on your ground, prevail. Go and get up on your ground, prevail. Go and get up on your ground, prevail.
I got a few habits that's hard to quit. Niggas talk about carrots, nah, nigga, that's a starter kit. I got 300 on my neck, boy, I'm a soldier like Spartacus. We ain't jacking no threats, you know my soldiers start to sparking shit. I just made 100, this shit took me like 80 hours. Nigga, if your face dirty, you can take you like 80 showers. They gon' wet that body up just like a nigga want to take a shower. I remember going to the store and buying 5 boxes of that baking powder. Cars were hidden compartments, birds that we hid in apartments. Buying that drip in the store, so of course we did it department. And watches out the box, bro. Same way we cop the drops too. We still be up in Harlem, all type of farms when I stop through. No fear, nigga.
I absolutely love the strings on the end of that. And this was actually me trying to do something that was a little less aggressive. I got so much aggressive music. I just sometimes, like, and I got kids. I was actually thinking of my kids and my wife when I wrote most of the song because, like, it puts me in a happy mood. Like, and I was actually thinking of smiling at my daughters and how they smile at me. Like, you know what I mean? I'm getting old, so the softness is coming out. You know what I mean? I'm becoming a softer person. Nothing I can do about it. Let's get into this next one here in just a minute. More off the Blackout album, Going Crazy. I thought this was dope, though, man. I love life, man. I love life. I love where life is going. I like that stuff like this is possible. So Indian doctors just helped a painter get his hands back with the first successful ever bilateral transplant. So they gave this dude new arms. I mean, how freaking cool is this? So a painter lost his hands in a train accident in 2020, and they took this lady who, a woman who was declared brain dead. She had been in an accident. She did the organ donor thing, and this surgery involved connecting blood vessels, muscles, and tendons and nerves. So basically, every part of a body part they had to reconnect. It's insane. I love the first comment. So how did the DNA fingerprints work now? But I just wonder, like, how does this work over time? So this was the man before, and then they reattached it. He's got arms now. Can you imagine losing your arms? You can never hold anything, and you can't point at nothing. You can't speak. I use my hands a lot when I talk. Like, I can't even imagine. And now he's got hands again. So it'll be interesting to see how this works out. And I feel like the infection rate for this could be crazy. But super dope, man. Let's get into this next one. Melancholy is just crushing the ball today. If he was a baseball player, he'd be like 3 for 4 with 2 home runs. He's just going crazy. Really enjoying this Blackout project. It's full of angst and anger. This one right here is More Than You featuring T. York.
Everybody think shit's sweet. We gon' see. Don't let that bulldog mouth overload that puppy dog ass. I miss the days of only dreaming about a knob called dental plan. Air Force stepping down a mama's minivan. Before a plug and a middleman. Come on.
Let's go. Still rocking joggers in a fitted cap. Only lacing Timbs with my simple ass. Red and black lumberjacks. That young Biggie and Diddy swag. Dope shit. Even my enemies giving me dabs. I used to make a killing off them sticky bags. Curtis Jack didn't care about the bill, just give me cash. But treat him like a bitch if he act like one. Cause even my blunts be hitting harder than a fucking Batman punch. Woo. Got nothing left that I need to prove. You do the same shit you used.
This right here is
you need something more than me, then I need something.
You have such a brilliant mind for engineering these like sung hooks. They have this Backstreet Boy in sync with an edge kind of sound to him. And whatever you're doing in the mix, it just sounds so clear and it has so much effect to it. You know, it makes you you feel it. Like I don't know how you make that sound, but that's hard, man.
Care about the bill, just give me cash, but treat them like a.
Appreciate you, X-Rated.
Cause even my blunts be hitting harder than a fucking Batman punch. Woo. Got nothing left that I need to prove. You do the same shit you used to do. Something more than me, then I need something more than you. Something more than you. They tell me change, I tell them me the dick. Stay in me's the only way for me to live. Word to Pac, I wanna ride or die till it's my time to fly. La, 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 la.
That's dope.
I ain't a killer, but don't push me, cause I know if you. My shoes are something you couldn't grow into. You look like the type to turn to run at first sight of a gun. It won't be long till.
It's almost like Melancholy raps like he makes somebody slap him before he rap. It's almost like his best attribute is going in angry. You're like Bruce Banner, my G. You're just waiting to go off. I love it, man. It's something you bring to every single song.
Something more than you. They tell me change, I tell them me the dick. Stay in me's the only way for me to live. Word to Pac, I wanna ride or die till it's my time to fly.
I like that.
I ain't a killer, but don't push me, cause I know if you. My shoes are something you couldn't grow into. You look like the type to turn to run at first sight of a gun. It won't be long till everybody see the hoe in you. Bitch, got nothing left that I need to prove. You do the same shit you used to do. If you need something more than me, then I need something more than you. Something more than you. Couldn't hold me down with assistance, bitch. Privacy
with assistance
on my Christmas list. Skeletons in my closet like Christmas gifts. 9 mil was solving all of my differences. I ain't made
9 million with
a lot of it. Yellow diamond bezel.
You said 9 mil would solve a lot of my differences. A lot of my issues would be solved with a lot of money. Facts.
Woo. Y'all couldn't hold me down with assistance, bitch.
With assistance.
The only thing on my Christmas list.
Let's go.
Things in my closet like Christmas gifts. 9 mil was solving all of my differences. I ain't made of money, but I made a lot of it. Yellow diamond bezel, I can't even see what time it is. Miss me with the bullshit like it's fucking with my sinuses. You see me
like it's messing
with the people that I got it with.
He said, miss me with the BS like it's messing with my sinuses. Come on, man.
That I need to prove. You do the same shit.
That's fantastic.
If you need something more than me, then I need something more than you.
That's where the truth don't you reach in the passion. This is my season for some fame and some profit. Say you want smoke, you done hell in your coffin. Say you want smoke, you're low in your
back on my bull, shouldn't have to remind them. I stay undefeated like Mike in the finals. My name in your mouth, I put bullet through sinus, you leaking.
I put bullet through sinus.
Unlike my Jordans, I will not stay boxing. Had to cut the off cause the jaw kept swinging with the gossip. Running to
not a bad feature.
He's no locksmith, eating Asian pussy, no need for the chopsticks. That's where the cute don't need reason to pop shit. This is my season for some fame and some profit. Say you want smoke, you inhaling, you coughing. Say you want smoke, you're low nailing your coffin.
T. York, my man, Melancholy. I need something more than you. I like that, man. All of this is just the right energy for me. You know, it's really like where my angst lies. You're pulling on the anger that's within me. And you had a pop sensibility. It's like thug pop. It's like rap pop. Cause you have the, like I said, you remind me of Justin Timberlake, bro. I could have you do 8 million hooks for real. Like you're that nice with it. But then the rhymes come in too, and it's just this angry, who hurt you, deep in your soul type joint. The T. York feature was surprisingly strong on that one too. I'm gonna go 91 on that. I would listen to it again. It's playlist worthy, workout kind of feel to it. Definitely has some media sync licensing usage. I can see, like, I want to be a music supervisor because I can see putting that into a show, you know, at a point where maybe it's a dramatic plot point, or maybe like two girls that got to fight and, like, I don't know, or a dance movie. It has a lot of applications to me. Go at 91, man. X-Rated has been in here watching the whole show. Appreciate you, my G. And I can't remember, are we doing this project or what, man? I think we talked about it. I I don't be remembering stuff. My weeks go so fast, so my apologies. But holla at your boy. Let me know what's up. We'll talk. This is X-Ray. The name of this joint right here is Deal Truth. Let's get it craculating. Let's get it craculating.
All black, old navy fit, but I ain't low class. I'm broke ass. Spend my dough on.
I'm broke ass.
You flow ass, and you ain't close to best just cause you go fast. Just go rap, but keep that in your pads. They making no gas. Start to cess no less than bundles of weed. You know, front of the tree. Got that reefer, we're not under the sea. Now we rumble the streets. Face in your face, you can taste the way AG just lays a beat. Like fuck you peeps, it's all for me. This misery ain't tasting sweet, but fuck it. Started this half-hearted, now I'm making records. What you write in a month probably take me seconds. I'm cool, calm, collected, that is till you make me reckless.
I like this mix.
No cash, then we snatch the necklace.
I like this mix.
So hard you need ointment. Leave you raw and disjointed. We came, we saw, we destroyed it. You fake, and I mistake, but you a disappointment. And
so you're kind of like talk rapping and you're changing up the patterns kind of quickly. I almost feel like this is something where you should ride the same rhyme scheme for a while. You know, I came and meant to pay, but it's just your way. But it's like I think you should ride the wave for a bit, because I feel like you're changing up the way that the end of the rhymes come pretty quickly. I would almost like for you to just ride this because it's so chill. Your mix sounds great though, and you're really kind of doing this back and forth with yourself. That does work. It does work well.
I stay real annoyed it, but that way people avoid this, so I've noticed. A lot of folks front, but I can see the difference. Try their best to impress, but they leave no imprint. I'm sick of emulators, haters who pay for listens. I'll say it loud, hope you proud of that barrel fishing. Shit,
that barrel fishing.
Can't like those matches, you got no passion. Just trying to cash in, go fast as flashes. So cheeks you acid, your tracks pre-packaged. That shit's so plastic, you lacking the facts, bitch. Just trying to steal tunes. I hang with some deadbeats, still trying to seal tombs. You get no replay, cause no one feels you. And if I seem great, it's cause I deal truth.
Yeah, it's not bad, man. I think some of the raps are just rapping the rap. I would definitely love to hear you grasp on a subject and speak to that in different ways. That kind of felt like a shot. I mean, you talked about a lot of things now. You talked about people that aren't real, that buy their streams. You know, you're kind of bullying on the record, like, I don't like you because you do this. I don't like you, and we're the cool kids over here. You know, I run with these like losers, but they're kind of cool type feel to it. I just want, I don't know. I want to hear a little bit more cleverness out of you, and I want to hear a little bit more content, more toward a central theme. Because the whole rhyme was about how you tell the truth, right? You're a truth dealer. You just keeping it real. I rock with that, but I feel like I feel like you got to that. I feel like you wrote that, and you didn't know what the point of it was until the end. And I kind of wish that would have been a little bit, that thought of you being a truth dealer had a little bit more mentioned earlier on, so I could have understood your role in the song. Because you were just kind of saying stuff, right? And then you're like, but I just deal truth, so don't be mad. Oh, okay, so that's what this is about. You know what I mean? Like, it was one of them things where you get to the end and you go, oh, I get it now. But while you're listening to it, you're like, okay, so what's he talking about? Where are we going with this? And I guess that was my thought. It sounded good though, so I think for me that's probably about 83, 84. Not a bad song. It sounded good. It actually, I didn't have a problem listening to the whole thing. Like I got through the whole song with no problem, and that says a lot with my attention span. But at the same time, I felt like it could have been a better song with a little bit more thematicness to it, a little bit more. Hey, this is the central theme of this song instead of me catching it at the end. So I'm gonna go 84 right there. A study in Lancet, I don't know where Lancet is. I'm guessing it's in the UK. I actually have no idea. But it just revealed that obesity is a greater risk to global health. Obesity is a greater risk than hunger. So I don't know if that's amazing or if that's scary. Because I know in the U.S., man, we got some fat folk, myself included. We're some fat people in this country, man. So I believe this 100%, but I didn't realize it was a global thing. Now, one thing to consider is obesity standards, I feel like, are a little weird because I don't think they're reflective of how some people's bodies carry weight. And I don't know how you make that a more normal thing, but some people just carry more weight, whether it's because they're muscular, their frame is muscular, or whether it's just because they have dense dense legs and arms. Like those things are real. So part of me goes, okay, well I think there's, you could be like 5'5", 145, and I think that's considered obese. Like, and that to me is like, are you nuts? You know what I mean? So you got to take it with a grain of salt. But for the first time in the history of the world, obese people have actually passed 1 billion, making 1 in every 8 people obese. Meanwhile, the rates of underweight children and underweight adolescents has been cut in half. So that's amazing. That means, oh, my man, Mowgli, what up, boy? Woo! But that also says that's cool that we're cutting obesity rates. We're doing it. That's dope, right? We're cutting hunger rates across the country. But 1 in 8 people is obese. I don't know, man. I feel like they gotta work on those standards. We got a great project going on tonight, man. Great music from my man Melenkale. He just captures being angry so well. I mean, if I'm angry, putting on his music is a good idea. The dude is just, he's filled with piss and vinegar, and I am here for it. Let's get into this next one. Melenkale, Ethan K off Blackout. The name of this joint is Renegade, and this one has Michael Bellin on it. Maybe not. Where is it? I gotta find it. That's a bummer. Let's jump into this next one. We'll get into the WTB joint. This is featuring Antonio, and then we'll come back around to Renegade because I apparently I gotta re-download it. So let's check this out right now. This is WTB. My man, Melenkale, Blackout.
Look, I don't get mad, I get even. Fuck around and spin the block with my heathens. Try to send a couple
spin the block.
Whatever God they believe in. Been spending way too much time with my demons. Say you ain't afraid to die with me either. Ironically, the only thing I might need is Jesus. Yeah. See, I walk in calmly. Never let them see the tool when it's on me. I've been
never let them see the tool
in the morning. What else is there to do?
Moving the Zaza.
Shoot if I raise it, hit if I aim it, then go home and sleep like a baby. They broke the mold when they made me. Don't get no better than me, bitch. I'm like cocaine in the 80s. Oh, watch how I move.
Smooth like cocaine in the 80s.
You tryna keep cool, but God, right now, somebody step on my shoes, I'ma send them to you. Oh, you think he's smooth? Might have popped more than just one of them blues. Cause even on Christmas Day, I let the heat ring out to that bitch feel 102. I get even. Fuck around and spin the block with my heathens. Try to send a couple ops to whatever God they believe in.
Whatever God they believe in.
Much time with
Double L, what up, though?
Afraid to die with me either. Ironically, the only thing I might need is Jesus.
Yeah. Real even a demon trying to compete in a battle that's to the death. I send out the most high. Big 10, I take off the most fly. My mom, but take off the tone now. Glow red when I'm hopping up on the track. Beverly Hills when I hit him, he rolled over and fat. Gotta go get it, I'm over all to hold my catch. I hold my drink, I'm just gonna call my cat, yeah. Looking at the little people trying to get deep. I got a scheme, I'ma put it back and get these healers. I'm on a road, Jack, nothing can stop me. I'm like kamikaze. Look at my people beside me, I got a holy county. Day and night, no way, I sound like I'm Kid Cudi. I'ma have to bust some heads, you ain't gonna take it from me. I'ma have to stop my work, bro. You say
hey, bro was rapping so hard he knocked the mic off the table. Oh, that was the first. Man, going hard.
Beverly Hills when I hit him, he rolled over and fat. Gotta go get it, I'm over all to hold my catch. I hold my drink, I'm just gonna call my cat, yeah. Looking at the little people trying to get even. I got a scheme, I'ma put it back and get these healers. I'm on a road, Jack, nothing can stop me. I'm like kamikaze. Look at my people beside me, I got a holy county. Day and night, no way, I sound like I'm Kid Cudi. I'ma have to bust some heads, you ain't gonna take it from me. I'ma have to stop my work, bro. You say something?
I don't get mad, I get even. Fuck around and spin the block with my heathens. Try to send a couple ops to whatever God they believe in. Been spending way too much time with my demons. Say you ain't afraid to die with me either. Ironically, the only thing I might need is Jesus.
WTB right there. My man Antonio knocked the mic off the joint. His verse was interesting because I didn't catch a lot of what he said. You know what I mean? Because it was kind of like almost too fast. He almost outran the beat a little bit. But it was a great way to end the song. Like, he ended it on a crescendo. You know, and then, ooh, boom. And it was just a good way to end the track. You know, the hook is cool. You definitely got that signature Melenkale anger to it. You know, it's kind of revenge laden. It's kind of fast paced too. It almost felt like it felt like a scene in a spy thriller where you're wondering what's gonna happen next. So it's definitely got some excitement to it. Sonically, it sounded good. I mean, everything was balanced well. The mix was great. Melenkale did just a light touch of the JT thing he does on the hooks. I'm gonna go about 90 on that joint. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't skip it, but it wouldn't be at the top of my playlist on this project. So far, the project's been fantastic. Homicide was nuts. More Than You was solid. WTB was solid. I think the lowest grade we've given on this one was the 88 so far. Lots of energy, lots of anger, lots of really smart shit-talking bars that I've been into. So I'm going to go 90 on WTB. Let's get into Renegade right now. I had lost it, and I was trying to find it. And I just found it. Let's put my man back on the screen here, too. Big shouts to Melenkale. This is a good project, man. It's short, it's sweet, it's potent. Very good so far. This is Renegade right here featuring Michael Bellin.
Meanie, miny, mo. I miss how it feels to feel alive. Why can't I explain how I feel inside? I swear love that type of shit to make you crazy. Popped a bunch of pills I thought would save me. That became the point I needed saving. Started on occasions, couldn't find replacements. When the doses get doubled up, smoking blunt after blunt, getting doubled up. Take another few drinks from my double cup until I don't know which way is fucking up. They say I'm wrong and I'm fucking up. All of my deals under tables like bubble gum. It's not uncommon for you.
Under tables like bubble gum.
God, I'm the son of one. Don't recognize myself no more. Feel trapped inside myself, oh Lord.
I like that.
I open up these doors.
I like that.
Nothing lasts forever.
If I'm being completely candid, the rapping didn't do a lot for me on this one. But that hook with that stretched out speaker sound is super dope. That's why it reminds me of Justin Timberlake. Lost, how many songs you sending, bro? I'm playing 2 of them, dog. I'm playing 2 of them. You're sending a lot, man.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
Renegade, I am already made, no need to renovate. Watch how I demonstrate just how I levitate on whatever I make. I've been this way since the 7th grade. When I'm with the clan, no, I'm never faced. When the 10, I'm 11, I elevate. Feel the energy I generate, let it all penetrate. Don't give a when they speculate. Aim to perfect the game by the time I reach heaven's gates. And I've been a rebel by nature. Better on paper, I'm going against the grain. I'm sick like a stomach flu. Number 1, I'm not number 2. I'm the poop in the septic tank. I'ma do what I said I came to.
Poop in the septic tank.
Now it's a rap without cellophane.
A rap without cellophane? That's dope.
Feel trapped inside myself, oh Lord. Why'd I open up these doors? It's whatever, nothing lasts forever. Don't recognize myself no more. Feel trapped inside myself, oh Lord. Why'd I open up these doors? It's whatever, nothing lasts forever.
Melenkale, Michael Bellin right there. It's the end of the Blackout project. Intro was crazy, too. I forgot about that. The intro was 96. The intro was one of the harder songs on the project. My favorites from this joint would have been the intro for sure. Let me see here. Let me pull it back up so I can see the track listing. But it overall, it was exceptional. I liked Homicide a lot. Gang Gang was cool. I didn't really like your raps on this last one, if I'm being honest, on the joint with Michael Bellin. Michael's feature was great. I love what you did with the hook. I didn't really think you should have been the first rapper. I think you needed another feature on that first one. You just didn't bring the, I mean, you kind of came with, it kind of sounded typical for you, but it didn't really add to the track. It didn't really start the track in an aggressive way like a lot of the other tracks were started. Overall, this is a fantastic project, though. I'm going to go 94. I think every single project kind of had the same, every single record had kind of the same feel to it. It felt designed well. It felt put together well. I thought you did a great job on the features. The mixes on every song was really, really good. There wasn't a song on there that I didn't like or I wasn't enjoying. A couple of them I probably wouldn't come back to immediately. The Gang Gang joint was just kind of okay. But everything else was strong. And the More Than You joint was cool too with T York. You both did a great job. So all of these songs are listenable, playlist worthy songs. I think you probably could have cut 1 or 2 of them out, but overall it was just really solid work. Melenkale, Ethan K. That right there was Blackout, man. If you've been watching along, paying attention, and checking out the project, drop your scores right there. Yeah, man, Melenkale is a special dude. He's a special artist. His mixes, his delivery, his ability to be multi-genre on some of his songs is just like, it's outrageous, man. I got a lot of respect for that dude right there. Love his music. Really enjoyed that project. That's gonna be out soon. Fantastic. The future of supermarkets is here, man. There's a digital store at Gulf Food 2024. I'm guessing that's some sort of grocery or some kind of, I don't know, grocery expo, I would guess. I have no idea. But there's a new store, so digital pictures. So this is basically like an iPad in a location. I don't know how else to describe this, but you go in and you just click on what you need with the pictures, and then there's no checkout lines, no physical products, and you have the stuff delivered by the time you get home. And then the first question makes the most sense, and I love that it has 75,000 likes. So everybody's thinking the same thing. Why would I do this when I can just order them online? That's a question I wonder for y'all. Why would you do this? I think this is dope, but I got to agree that walking into a store to do online shopping, like this comment says, is stupid. It's an inconvenient store. So let's hear what they're talking about.
No need CapEx, no need OpEx, only digital picture available on the spot. You
digital
selection, you pay on the go, you receive delivery at home. 100% digital. Think about it. Imagine this stand to be the first digital convenience store in the world. No need CapEx, no need OpEx, only digital picture available on the spot. You make your selection, you pay on the go, you receive delivery at home. 100% digital.
So this doesn't make sense to me unless you put it at like a gas station. Because I would never want to go into a digital store. That seems stupid to me. That doesn't compute to me. However, if I'm at the gas station getting gas and there's a kiosk in there that is, or maybe a couple kiosks where I can order my groceries, that's genius to me. So I can't see the application for this in terms of like, oh, I'm gonna go to the digital store. That just seems dumb. Like I said, shopping off a big iPad somewhere, I can do that at home. So that doesn't make any sense to me. However, if I'm at the gas, everybody gotta get gas. You can't digitally get gas. They haven't developed that yet. So if I gotta do that, then that makes sense to me. All right, let me go get what I need there. Outside of that, I can't see a real application for that. Let's get into this next one from the homie LB Sickening, Atomic, Miss Serotonin, LB Sickening, and Zuka right here. Let's check this out. I got you, Rex Raider. True Limitless. What up, bro? Been a minute, baby. How you doing?
What the fuck do they know? So now I'm just another drug addict, cause they say so. They just don't get it. They don't get that she's better for me, cause I'm thinking better when I'm on it. They call her a habit, I call her the magic that helped me master the craft of my rapping. Now that has happened, I can't look back, it's just that I feel so good when she's with me. It's like when she leaves the next day, I feel like a part of my life is empty. Cause I think if she ain't on my mind all the time, is life worth living? We started out hanging out once a week. I would call for her and she would come to me. I got my friends to see what I can see about her. We started keeping her around us, and even though she turned me on to powder, she taught me to see the good in everything. So why would I doubt her?
So it sounds like are you rapping to Serotonin? It's hard to follow exactly. It sounds like you're talking about some sort of drug. It sounded like a girl at first, but then you said it led you to the white powder. So like then you got into cocaine from it. So that's interesting. I'm trying to track this a little bit. It's not as clear to really get the message yet, but I'll give it some time. Also, this is a 5-minute song, LB. Come on, bro.
She drugged me down, she left me with this drugged out smile. But I stuck with her cause she got me to love my style. And every part of the crowd hated on her even being around. And I can see it all now. They was jealous I was feeling this way and they wasn't. Must be just because they were stuck up, so fuck them. Cause they don't feel the way I do. They don't feel the way I do when I'm with you, Sarah. Miss Tonin, help just to quit smoking.
Okay, that's not bad.
She said I kept closed in. If I owned it, I'd pawn it just to be with her. We used to kick it all night, and she'd be gone in the morning. But then she'd leave me alone. I'd be in the zone. I'd smoke a joint and hear her voice calling. They say this all changing me. Eventually, she only came to.
You're almost talking a little too much. Like you're not synthesizing your story with this particular drug, this narcotic, this serotonin. You know, you kind of talk about how it opened you up to other things, but like you got to move the story along. I feel like you're giving us every single detail of your interaction with serotonin. And I know what serotonin is. You know, it's one of the chemicals in the brain that does X, Y, Z. It's usually found in addicts, I believe, where whatever you do that the addict activity, it releases some serotonin in your brain. So you're wrapping it at, which I think is dope, right? Like it's a smart concept, but it's too wordy, it's too verbal. Like get to the point, man. We get it. Tell the story. You know, let's move along.
To me when I had ecstasy, but it was all the same to me. Mainly because she became a game to me. She lay with me and plead with me and say, LB, you're doing too much, you're draining me. But in the middle of the night when I ain't asleep, cause I feel like I haven't eaten weeks, you put my brain at ease. Without you, it ain't the same for me. Without you, I'm hating me.
I wanna feel something. Tired of feeling alone. I wanna dream again. Just wanna get some sleep. I need to feel your eyes. Somebody slap me. Am I alright? But what is all this for? I don't really know anymore.
You know, when you say somebody slap me, that's, I don't know, that comes across as weird. The hook isn't bad. I was kind of into it till you said that. I'm like, what? Somebody slapped me? I mean, I guess what you're saying, like, but
feeling alone. I wanna dream again. Just wanna get some sleep. I need to feel your eyes. Somebody slap me. Am I alright? But what is all this for? I don't really know anymore. I wanna feel something.
Well, and LB, you gotta understand. I'm not gonna read the description of your song. Like when you're listening to a song, who does that? I mean, you got to think about it from that. If I have to go read what the song is about, I'm not interested. If I can't figure it out from listening to it, I'm not in. And I come from the same, I believe, age group that you do, where we used to have the lyric in the book jacket. You open it, you read it. This ain't that, man. And I'm not interested in doing that. I'm not.
Tired of feeling alone. I want to dream again. Just want to get some sleep. I need to feel your eyes. Somebody slap me. Am I alright?
We're going to move on from this one. LB Sickening. I love what you're rapping to. I like that you have a concept for your song. Well, is this not you on the song? I don't care if you wrote it or not. I'm just talking about what it is. I like the concept of the song, but I think that you're not connecting your thoughts together in a way that's telling a story and really making me, I don't want to hear music that you're redoing. I don't care about that. I'm talking, so I wouldn't have liked the song then, I guess is the point. If this isn't your original work, first of all, I don't want to hear that. So don't send me I'm not into covers and stuff. Or is this your song from 20 years ago? But either way, I don't care about any of that, man. Just talking about the song, I think that it wasn't done in a way to make the listener understand what you're talking about. And I don't care about the other reviews, bro. I don't like it for what it is. I like the concept of it, but it doesn't really take me to where I want to be, and I'm not gonna listen to a 5-minute song, bro. And I guess if that's the case, you got to look at who's reviewing the music. You know what I mean, dude? Are these people like huge fans of your music? So maybe they're used to your style. I've heard a lot of your music, and like it doesn't really move me like that. It's not, no disrespect to you, but it's not always my cup of tea. But I'm just talking from a song creation standpoint. That song in and of itself was just a person rambling about their foray into drugs and how they started doing things to create serotonin. And I think the story was told poorly, and that's my point. I didn't like how it was told. It wasn't interesting to me. It didn't move the story along. It didn't make me go, oh, that's cool, that's interesting. It just didn't do anything for me. So it's not for me. I'm gonna go 70 on the joint. I'm sorry that's the first bad review you got in the song, but I mean, maybe just look at who's reviewing it. Is it a wide swath of different people, or is it like people that generally like your music? Maybe I'm not one of those people, so you're going to get a different score from me, but it just didn't get there for me. Let's get into this next one, man. Big shouts to Homie X-Raider. He sent another joint through. I believe my computer is downloading. Yes, here we go. This is High Bread. We'll get the homie on the screen. Our boy X Raider.
My laptop is on a mattress.
My laptop is on a mattress because I'm about to make sweet love to this beat.
Her OnlyFans is hectic, breaking records with the streams. Cause her body is electric, but she's smoking gasoline. So impressive like a Tesla, stay the best of.
I got you, Double O.
Cause her body is electric, but she's smoking gasoline. Shout out one time to the hybrid, all on my mind like a pilot. Fly my thoughts, you got me lost. You the boss and I'm filing. Paper trails, you holy grail. Keep my eyes wide dilated. You the drug that keeps me numb and makes those highs the highest. Still so biased, but I'm not lying. You will never try it. Death defying. In the streets are quiet, but in the sheets are riot.
All right, let's back this up a little bit. I want to try to catch you just saying. It is funny how you said I've got my computer on the mattress because I'm about to make sweet love to this beat. That maybe that could be a way you could bring in some extra revenue, is doing like little intro. Like, that's fire. I would love something like that. That's pretty cool.
Fucking raw. Her OnlyFans is hectic, breaking records with the streams. Cause her body is electric, but she's smoking gasoline. So impressive like a Tesla, stay the best up on the scene.
Joey, what up, bro?
Body is
Wolves in the building.
She's smoking gasoline. Shout out one time to the hybrid, all on my mind like a pilot. Fly my thoughts, you got me lost. You the boss and I'm.
I love the confidence you came on the joint with. Like, you came in. There's a lot to be said for somebody that makes a hard impression right when they come in. You made a hard impression like really quickly. I like that.
The hybrid, all on my mind like a pilot. Fly my thoughts, you got me lost. You the boss and I'm filing. Paper trails, you holy grail. Keep my eyes wide dilated. You the drug that keeps me numb and makes those highs the highest. Still so biased, but I'm not lying. You will never try it. Death defying. In the streets are quiet.
I don't know what you're talking about here. I'm not lying. You won't try it. What are we talking about? I got lost. I know you were rapping to a chick. You said her OnlyFans is popping, but she's smoking gasoline. I kind of lost where you were going with it after that.
You holy grail, keep my eyes wide dilated. You the drug that keeps me numb and makes those highs the highest. Still so biased, but I'm not lying. You will never try it. Death defying. In the streets are quiet, but in the sheets are riot. Ain't supplying, so we riding destiny to be your only man. You so hot, you got a seat. She said me, OnlyFans. OnlyFans is hectic, breaking records.
You said you so hot you got a C. She told me OnlyFans. That's funny. That's funny.
You got a seat. She riding destiny to be your only man. You so hot you got a seat. She said me, OnlyFans. OnlyFans is hectic, breaking records with the streams. Cause her body is electric, but she's smoking.
This is like strip club music.
Impressive like a Tesla, stay the best up on the scene. Cause her body
so impressive like a Tesla.
Smoking gasoline. Smoking gasoline, she don't pass it to the team. So electric, you inject it while she cashes in on fiends. There's just no way to guilt to keep it filtered like a spleen. Cause that body is electric, but she's smoking gasoline. My initials is DTF. Give your missus ZD breath. Make that body an instrumental. Hit it till no beat is left. Royal penis, keep it fresh. She eat my meat, that sheet success. Been a geek till greeted says. If she a freak, it's me, it's next.
This verse is pretty good. You really styling this verse. I like this verse. This is better than the first one.
Initials is DTF. Give
hey, Louis, what's good, bro? How you doing, man?
Body an instrumental. Hit it till no beat is left. Royal penis, keep it fresh. She eat my meat, that sheet success.
Royal penis, keep it fresh. I like that.
Been a geek till greeted says. If she a freak, it's me, it's next. It's X. And now you best be keeping with the plot.
Middle America. Kansas City Strip Club. I agree, Joey. Kansas City Strip Club. Those are facts.
Thursday, I keep beating up the twat. You can't beat me.
Beating up the twat.
Show her while I grow, though. Then hit the box on every angle. DVD logo. Fans is hectic, breaking records with the streams. Cause her body is electric, but she's smoking gasoline.
I feel like this is teenage house party music, man. I feel like it, especially my man said Middle America. I agree. Minnesota. Missouri, backyard parties, maybe barn. This definitely has a class to it, though. It definitely has a. I would dance to this if some chick was drunk and grinding on me to this. It'd be fun. You know what I mean? It's got a sexuality to it, and you almost tiptoe the line of being too vulgar. I'm almost like, bro, but you pull it back just right. So big kudos on the balance to that, because it almost goes like, but it's not. But it doesn't quite it doesn't get there, and I'm glad, because I wouldn't want it to get there. It would lose if you were too graphic. You would lose the playfulness of the song, and I don't think you want to do that.
So
North Dakota.
Tesla say the best up on the scene, cause her body is electric, but she's smoking gasoline. Smoking gasoline, she don't pass it to the team. So electric, you inject.
I wouldn't have got that. That's funny.
There's just no way to guilt to keep it filtered like a spleen, cause that body is electric, but she's smoking gasoline.
That body is electric because she's smoking gasoline. Yeah, I like how you kind of, you tried to make it a little darker there. I think you did a lot of cool things on this song, and like it does have. Who said Middle America? That was a perfect comment, because that's facts. It is Middle America strip club music. Those are 100%. That's 100% accurate. But it's good though. Like, I think if I were a dancer, I wouldn't mind, like, trying to put myself into it. The mind of a Midwestern stripper. I feel like that's a song I would dance to, though. You know what I mean? And like, if you were at the club that night and I heard that, like, oh yeah, this is my song. Oh, that's dope. You know what I mean? Like, I don't mind it. I think I'm probably at like an 85 with it, 84, 85, because it does have a certain playfulness that's enjoyable. The hook was cool. I like how you brought back the concept of smoking gasoline, so you're bringing in the smokers as well. I think you did a lot of good things there. Honestly, I don't know if it's gonna be a huge replayable song for me, but I think I like what you did with it. Let's get to this next one from the homie X-Raider. He hit the super chat. This right here is the SAS final, and this is a Young Pineapple beat. Shouts to the homie Pineapple. Just waiting for the song to download. These WAV files are hectic. I'm just not sure that in that place. Yeah. I don't think it's gonna be for everybody, but it's got a spot though. Big shouts to homie Joey. SAS right here, X-Raider.
Project.
Shouts to the homie Pineapple.
I wrote it a long time ago, but this song is brand new for this project.
I gotta have it, I'm a fucking bag chaser. Not talking money, but a bag made of paper or plastic, cause if it moves, I'm distracted. And that's it, it's only focus that I'm lacking. When it comes to SAS, I'm a captain. That short attention span for those who need a caption. What was that? What you say? I'm distracted. And that's it, it's only focus that I'm lacking. I get my ass in HD, now they want me medicated. Cause since 2023, it has just exacerbated. And it's often emulated. Yeah, they think this shit a quirk, but this ain't my hero, bitch. My focus takes a lot of work. I'm off the chain, it's all off the brain. Thoughts I can't contain when every day is the fucking same. How can I maintain my sanity? Don't say shit's the man in me. Live life with no plan.
You got it pretty. So this beat is too loud. You need to turn the beat down a little bit. But to your credit, X-Raider, your mic presence is really strong. And what I mean by the mic presence is you're consistent throughout all of your verses. You don't like your breathing, your sound, your delivery. None of it changes during your verses. You're very close. You're at a good space to the mic. You're not too close. You're not too far. And you keep your head in one spot when you rap. A lot of people think when you're rapping, you're supposed to be doing all of this, but you're really not. You need to be in front of the mic. You know, you definitely want to have some swag to it, but you have to remember your head has to be on the mic. And so I can tell that you are very aware of doing that. And it makes the quality higher. So I like that. I really respect that.
Fantasy, don't care about no fantasy. Please banish these thoughts. Always feeling lost. My mind's tied in knots as it rots. Shit, get off the pot. That's just what I'm taught from my pops. Now he paid the cost. Couldn't buy a plot. So his cross is now all I got. And it's the one I bought. Too many folks and maybe told too many jokes. Maybe had too many tokes of many smoke like Yeti coats. That's so fraud.
So you were talking about you had a line in there that said you were really proud of how well you're paying attention, or how hard it is for you, and you're doing it. I feel like this part of the song is getting away from the topic again. Like you were focused on talking about the significance of your short attention span, and now I don't know where we're going. I don't know where you led us to here.
I fought too many folks and maybe told too many jokes. Maybe had too many tokes of many
talking about here?
Fade to black like old coffee, no coffee. I gotta have it, I'm a fucking bag chaser. Not talking money, but a bag made of paper or plastic, cause if it moves, I'm distracted. And that's it, it's only focus that I'm lacking. When it comes to SAS, I'm a captain. The short attention span for those who need a caption. What was that? What you say? I'm distracted.
So you're talking about being a bag chaser, a paper bag, because a plastic one will distract you. The hook's a little weird. It doesn't really fit the song. You know what I mean? I'm a bag chaser. So you kind of feel like the song's gonna be about your hustle. It's gonna be about like, it's so that's interesting that you're making a point in the song. But I don't know. Like still want the song to be about one thing. You know what I mean? Like,
and that's it. It's only focus that I'm lacking.
That right there is the homie X-Rated. Young Pineapple with a very hard beat. Shouts to Pineapple for that beat. That's a really aggressive beat.
That's it. It's only focus that I'm lacking.
Yeah, so I like I said, I love your hooks because they're so full. I thought that one was I get that I guess that's the point of the song. Maybe that's like meta art where you call a song short attention span and then you show that you have a short attention span. Maybe that's the point. I didn't love the way the hook was laid out. I like how it sounded. And I like how you rap. I just I do want you to focus a little bit more on a topic. Like I think you could go a lot of places with the short attention span thing and talk further about how it actually affects your life. Because I have a pretty short attention span too, and it makes my life extraordinarily difficult. So I would also love for you to include some about how hard it has actually made your life. Because I know for me, my wife can get things done in like a 10th of the time that I can because she can laser focus and just knock it out. Whereas I'm like, oh, I'll do 2 minutes here, 2 minutes there, 4 minutes here, 5 minutes there. And it takes me so much longer. So I would have loved to hear that aspect of it. Like, you know, how does that affect you? So I think there's layers that you can build. I like your delivery, though, and I like your execution on the mic. I say your mic presence is always strong. And that's something that makes me want to listen to you more. So that one I would probably go 80. But it's not bad. Nothing. I think you have your sound down pretty well. I don't think you have to tweak that any further. So I don't know if the homie Michael Peterson is here or Mike Lowe. I believe it is, right? Mike Lowe. Or Mike KO. What is it? Mike Lowe. So you sent me 3 songs. I'm gonna just pick one and play it because normally if somebody does that and I have the time, I'll listen to all 3 and pick the one I like the best. But I don't have that time right now, so we're gonna jump into this. Shout out to the X-Rated. Good work, bro. I'm excited for more. I'm glad you're making music again, dude. I like it. Hey, what are we doing here? Didn't ask for no policies. Play the music. Iron Fist. I don't know why it didn't open right up to it. Try this again. I like his logo. Shouts to that logo. That's dope. Here we go. Iron Fist, the homie Mike Lowe.
Yeah.
Yeah, catch me hitting windmills on your grave like I'm Eddie. Straight demon off the gin, have you wishing you never met me. Treat this battlefield like home, I'm a king without a castle. I'm a beast boy, but they saying just act natural. When I hit you with the stick, don't get up again. Heartbreak, keep producing heat.
When I hit you with the stick, don't get up again.
When I'm swinging at your cranium, sweet chin music for anybody acting stupid. I promise I'm not a problem, motherfucker, I'm a nuisance. Everybody getting smoked, I'm all for gender equality. When I'm laying down the law, who the fuck is gonna stop me? All you rappers lying in your songs, better watch out. Fight fast like Yoshimitsu, I'm killing you, fuck a knockout. 3 rounds, I end your life in just one. Running back, they're not a challenge, I'm doing it for the fun. Running back, they're not a challenge, I'm doing it for the fun.
I appreciate his style because it's very urgent. He has an urgent style. Like, it almost feels kind of like alternative kind of skater music. Like you might hear this if you were in a Journeys buying something, or if you go to those kind of skateboard type places. I like his presence in the mic as well. He's aggressive. But I'm not really following what he's talking about a ton. It don't sound too bad.
Pose on you, you niggas are straight buns.
Like, why y'all challenging me? Talk your shit. If this is the best that Iron Fist has to offer, I've already won.
I've already won. Tell Hey Oxy to run me my money. Run me that check, mother.
Run me that check, son. All right, so since Double L liked it, I'm gonna play your 2 songs. I'm gonna play one more from the homies since y'all was digging that. Seemed like he got some good feedback. So we'll play one more from him before we get out of here tonight. We're gonna play 2 from Lost Legacy. Lost Legacy sent me 5, so I'll play a couple next week as well because I do love your music, Double L, but you get pace and space. Give me 2 a week or so. You know what I mean? I love that you. I don't want to discourage you though because I like your music a lot, bro. I think I'm gonna put it. I think this week is the week I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put a top 10 list for this stream. I'm doing that this week. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna listen to a lot of the shows. I'm gonna peep game because I can already think of some of them off the top of my head. K Suave is on that list. Ash is on that list. Double L is on that list. P. Louis is on that list. I rock with P. Louis heavy. Yeah, I'm doing that this week. So thank you for that. That might actually happen tonight. That makes me excited to think about. Let's get to 2 a.m. right now. My brother Lost Legacy, Double L.
JP.
Reminds me of Fight Night Facts.
I be up at 2 a.m. tryna see if I want it for real. Been giving my heart, I ain't accepting no calls now. Feel like I got purpose to grind till I fall out. Working, I can't call out, I never let my guard down, yeah.
I like the pace. This pace is just a slight touch faster for you. I think you might have wanted to layer the vocals at a spot in here. I'm gonna call it out, but I would layer the vocals. I'm gonna show you where to. I like the piano intro too. That's dope.
I be up at 2 a.m. trying to see if I want it for real.
Yeah, right there. I've been up at 2 a.m. trying to see if I want it for real. Like, I think you need to, that whole section right there needs to, if you did a double on it, raise it up a little bit. Also, this isn't mixed or mastered, right? This is like a unreleased joint, right? So I'm assuming you didn't finish that. But yeah, I would double that in there. I would double that right there.
Giving my heart, I ain't accepting no calls now. Feel like I got purpose to grind till I fall out. Working, I can't call out, I never let my guard down, yeah. I've been trying to hold me, part of ways with the old me. I cut off all the snakes that I was seeing as a homie. They ain't showing no love. They ain't trying to see me out here coming up. Yeah.
I like that.
My life I've been relentless, but it scarred me. Hardly ever had time to deal with all these losses. I could not get locked in. Trying to find my path in the mess that I hopped in. Always trying to prove myself to people, trying to get inside they top 10 or top 5. Trying to get shit televised. Feeling like I fell behind. Niggas in my city that been telling lies. Knowing they ain't living what they melodize. I can cap in my
ain't living with what they melodize.
Yeah, I'm cool with seeing niggas eat, but this shit do or die. And who am I to let them eat right off my plate while I get scrutinized? All business, suit and ties. They think I'm trying to diss, but if it fit, make sure.
You slid in that little pocket right there. That was nice.
Niggas in my city that been telling lies, knowing they ain't living what they melodize. I can cap in my verses, cause that's lyrical suicide. Yeah, I'm cool with seeing niggas eat, but this shit do or die. And who am I to let them eat right off my plate while I get scrutinized? All business like suit and ties. They think I'm trying to diss, but if it fit, make sure the shoe is tied. Know that I ain't tripping about it. Know this shit for anybody.
No, I ain't trying to diss, but if the shoe fits, make sure it's tied.
Sacrifice my time cause I got niggas that I love that I would rather see winning cause all that street shit never been about it. Grinding cause I know they doubt it. Stop caring about fitting in, could care less if I get invited. Negative energy thrown away, I'm in a different body. Climbing every mountain in my way, I swear I feel like Rocky. Knowing if I...
So it's a little too wordy in here. The first time you did this where the beat dropped, it was a lot smoother. This one is a little bit more rough because you got a lot of words in here, man. It was a little wordy before, but it was smoother than this. This is a little rougher.
I would rather see winning cause all that street shit never been about it. Grinding cause I know they doubt it. Stop caring about fitting in, could care less if
and it was right there. Stop caring about fitting in. The way you fit that in there, it wasn't as smooth. That's the only thing I've seen right now that I've been like, that's a little rough.
Street shit never been about it. Grinding cause I know they doubt it. Stop caring about fitting in, could care less if I get invited. Negative energy thrown away, I'm in a different body. Climbing every mountain in my way, I swear I feel like Rocky. Knowing if I let go of this pain that they can never stop me.
It's not bad though.
Bossing up to pave a way for my niggas like John Gotti. Know it's gang shit forever, and I'm dying about it. Hoping they remember me for love that's in my heart, cause I had days that I was crying about it.
It's not bad though.
For real, been giving my heart.
It was just a little rough in that one spot.
till I fall out. Working, I can't call out. I never let my guard down. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it was just in that one spot.
Parted ways with the old me, had cut off all the snakes that I was seeing as a homie. They ain't showing no love. They ain't trying to see me out here coming up. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good song though. You should absolutely finish that one, put it out. It was that one little spot that was a little rough in it, and it just kind of, I mean, you picked it back up pretty quickly, but it threw off your rhythm just slightly. It was just a little hitch, and then but you stayed on beat really well, and then you just kind of you just kind of smoothed it out. But that was the only thing I noticed where I was like, that's a pretty good song though. Yeah, once you throw some doubles on there, some ad libs, that's really gonna pop. I think as it is right now, it's like an 89. I think Shined Up, with all the little sparkles, bells, and whistles, that probably moves to like a 93, 94. That's a good song. Definitely put that out. Let's get to the next one right now, my man Double L, One Day. The rough copy of the joint. The rough copy.
One day I'ma blow a bag and fuck the city up. One day they gon' see they never could be big as us. Perfect timing with these diamonds, solitary every cut. Came from eating ramen, many days I thought about giving up. Came from out them trenches, every day I'm counting bigger bucks. And that's the target, where was you when I was starving, yeah. Turned me to a goblin on their head like Dennis Rodman. With this carbon, I might spaz out on these niggas. Many nights I pray we would get up out them apartments, yeah. Fire burning in me way before this shit had started, so don't gas me up. I've been out here grinding every day and y'all would pass me up. Thought you would see the vision clearly, I got demons in my heart, I'm starting to think that's why they fear me. Came from hell, ain't have no heroes, that's why all my demons near me in this shit. Hustle to be the biggest, niggas know I'm realest as it get. Selfish with my love, cause every time I give it, they gon' switch. Say they riding, but when shit get violent, know they switching lanes. Ain't no storytelling, nigga, this shit living on my brain. So my heart, I never really gave a fuck about the fame. Know the enemy yourself, I'm trying to grow, they said I changed on them. One day I'ma pop out in that range on them. Pray when that day come, you won't be hating on me. Finally starting to feel like I got a name on me. Ride with me and never play no games with me. Finally starting to let go of this pain on me. Got me saying, one day I'ma blow a bag and fuck the city up.
You have a really rapid pace on this that is pretty infectious. I mean, because my guy Mookie DeMassa put out a song, Stick to the Plan, where he kind of did the same thing where you're like choking the beat out. And it's not in a bad way though. Like it's a riding the beat to the closest that you can ride it, and not taking a breather. I felt like you didn't breathe in that, and it kind of makes you hold your breath the whole time. Like when you're listening to that, you kind of go, "Damn!" And it is very, very conversational, which is really difficult to do when you're kind of rapping fast. I mean, it's just really one after another. It's just continual jabs. And you're landing them, and it's flush and it's clean. This is pretty good. I like this too. It's a little more soft for you though. I kind of like when stuff's a little bit harder for you. The beat on this is kind of like, but I think you're doing a great job.
One day they gon' see they never could be big as us. Perfect timing with these diamonds, solitary every cut. Came from eating ramen, many days I thought about giving up. Came from out them trenches, every day I'm counting bigger bucks. And that's the target, where was you when I was starving, yeah.
And then I think it's like every third bar you almost change where the rhyme hits. It's difficult to get a read on where the rhymes are gonna come up, because you'll change up what you're talking about right as you get comfortable with the sequence of the bars. You know what I mean? You kind of like boom, and then you change it. You're like, oh man, I was just into that rhythm, and then you change it.
Turn me to a goblin on their head like Dennis Rodman. With this carbon, I might.
That's pretty good, man.
When they said they needed me, I was always right there. When I said I needed them, I only got blank face and says I tried to hide all of my pain, but there's some shit that I can't bear. I know you trying to love me, sometimes I feel like you never cared. And I've been dealing with my losses by myself up in the field. It's all love, but love is something that I never feel. So many people stabbed me in my back, but told me they was true. I know they bleed just like I bleed, so it's fuck them if they ain't real, yeah.
That was like a letter that you wrote to somebody. That was like if it, not in a bad way, but that was like getting the big block text from your girl, and you're like, oh God. But like, it was good though, because like it was cool to listen to. You know what I mean? But that's how the delivery was. Like that's what it made me think of. Like, damn, like when my wife is kind of going off, and I'm like, oh my God. But in an enjoyable way. So maybe that's a bad reference, but it's enjoyable. But I guess the kind of pressure that you were putting on felt like that. The way you were rapping with the rapidness of it, and like And when I say that, like, you had a pattern that you follow, and then you change up the pattern on like the third bar, every third bar almost. You don't know what to expect. So that's why it's also got that feeling of like your girl texting you, because it's like you don't know what she's gonna say. You're like, oh my God, what's next? What's next? So you kept us off balance with it. I like that a lot. I'm gonna go 90 for what it is right now. But you really and then you kind of just ended like kind of talking toward the end of the beat. The beat kind of fades away, and you land the dismount. It's like a 90 to 92 as it is right now. That's a pretty good song. You don't miss a lot, man. You don't miss a lot, my boy. You don't miss a lot, for real. We're going to do one more Mike Low joint, and then I'm out of here. Let's get into this last joint of the night right here. This is Promise, the Geek Low tape, or the Greek Low tape. Shouts out homie Mike Low. Roll call, man. Appreciate you, Double L. X-Rated been here the whole show, man. Thanks for rocking me. Joey, the Silver, what up, though?
Give you every,
my man Lost Flowers in the building. Pete Louie,
every drop of blood,
Money Mowgli,
every ounce of energy I have.
LB Sickening.
Win, lose, or draw, you are gonna get the absolute
Cody Wasabi
of The Rock at WrestleMania.
Yeah, reminiscent of a younger man, bold and ambitious.
True Limitless.
Bigger than a genie with unlimited wish.
Melancholy, what up?
To the human condition that's so vicious. But fuck any complaining, dog, I leave that to the bitches. Best that never was, will at least not yet. Strive to push the limits of whatever they expect. Whoever they is and whatever they project. Watch me traverse the beat with no net. Risk-taking move, making anything possible. Get a bad look and be quick to call an audible. Hold firm value with an agile strategy and keep banging beats like an Energizer battery. It's never not sad to me I ever put the mic down. Spent about a decade chasing money in some dry towns. Never again, I swear it right now. Keep on putting hitters together till it's the right sound. Dog, I promise.
That's Mike Low right out of here. We're gonna let him take us out tonight, man. We'll see you next week. One time for Melancholy. Blackout EP will be out soon. Go check that out.
I promise. Dog, I promise.
Thank y'all for rocking with your boy, man. I will see you next week. I'm out.
Yeah, and yo, we should have been a doctor, should have been an engineer, should be on retainer, make